Is she in love with you or your uber black lifestyle? In a world where hypergamy is a real strategy for some, it can be tough to tell. You might be wondering if the money stopped flowing, would she still be there? Today, we're re-diving into 3 psychological stress tests to see if her affection is genuine or if it is tied to your bank account. Let us make sure you read not just an ATM for someone who won't be there for the struggle. First up, the cheap date test. This is a classic for a reason. Instead of the usual fancy dinner and drinks, suggest something simple, low cost, but high in quality time. Think a walk in the park, a picnic you packed yourself, a visit to a free museum, or even just grabbing coffee. Her reaction is everything. Is she excited about the idea of just spending time with you regardless of the venue? Or does she seem disappointed, bored, or even suggest a more upscale alternative? A woman who genuinely likes you will be happy to do anything as long as it's with you. Her focus will be on the connection and the conversation, not the price tag of the activity. If she scoffs at a simple date, that's a major red flag. She might be more interested in the lifestyle you can provide than the person you actually are. Next, let's talk about the delayed gratification test. This one requires a bit of patience on your part, but it reveals a lot. Let us say she mentions a new handbag she wants or a fancy restaurant she's been dying to try. Instead of immediately buying it for her or making a reservation, you say something like, "That sounds amazing. Let's plan to do that for a special occasion coming up." Or, "I've got a big project at work right now. Let's celebrate with that once it's done." You're not saying no, you're just not saying yes right now. Watch her reaction. Does she understand and support your focus on a future goal? Or does she get pouty, distant, or try to guilt you into getting it for her sooner? A partner who is in it for the long haul will respect your financial discipline and appreciate the reward more when it's earned and celebrated together. Someone who is just there for the immediate perks will see your responsible delay as you withholding resources, and her disappointment will be obvious. This ties into a more direct test, observing her reaction to bad news. Now, I'm not saying you should lie and create some huge drama, but you can test the waters with smaller, more realistic scenarios. Maybe you mention that your company's stock took a hit, or that a potential promotion is being delayed. You could say something like, "Work was tough today. We might have to be a little more careful with our spending this month." You're looking for her immediate gut reaction. Is it empathy? Does she ask how you're feeling? Does she offer support or suggest ways you can tackle it together? Or is her first thought about how this affects her? Does she start complaining about how you won't be able to go on that vacation or how this ruins her plans? A true partner supports you through the lows, not just the highs. Her reaction to a perceived financial setback, even a small one, will tell you if she sees your life as a we problem or a you problem that inconveniences me. Let's move on to our second major point. Is her interest in your character or your assets? A great way to test this is the no gift, birthday, or holiday test. Again, you're not trying to be a jerk. Instead of a big, expensive material gift, focus on an experiential or sentimental one. Plan a thoughtful day trip based on her interests. Create a heartfelt video montage of your memories together, or cook her an elaborate favorite meal. Explain that you wanted to do something deeply personal this year instead of just buying something. If she's truly in love with you, she'll be touched by the effort, thought, and time you put in. A gift from the heart will mean more to her than a gift from the store. However, if she seems underwhelmed, disappointed, or even compares your thoughtful gesture unfavorably to the expensive gifts her friends received, you have your answer. She values the price tag over the person. Another key indicator is whether she contributes, and I'm not just talking about money. A relationship is a partnership. Does she contribute her time and effort to your life and to the relationship? Does she plan dates sometimes? Does she help you with things like offering to cook a meal when you've had a long week or helping you prep for a big presentation? Or is the expectation always that you are the one to plan, pay, and provide everything? A woman who is a builder wants to add value to your life in various ways. A consumer is only there to take. If the flow of effort and energy is entirely one-sided, from you to her, you're not in a partnership. You're in a transaction. While you're observing this, it's also wise to consider her past dating history. Does she happen to have a pattern of exclusively dating wealthy men? While not a definitive sign on its own, if you combine it with other red flags, it can be very telling. Does she talk about her exes in terms of the things they bought her or the places they took her, rather than the connection they shared? This can reveal that her primary metric for a partner's value is their financial status. A person who values character will talk about their ex's kindness, sense of humor, or intelligence, not just their bank account or the car they drove. Our third and final stress test revolves around status and your long-term protection. Let's call this the status check. When you're going on those cheap dates we talked about, or when you're being more frugal, does she still proudly post pictures of you two together? Does she still introduce you to her friends and family with the same enthusiasm? Or does she suddenly become a bit more private about your relationship? If she only wants to be seen with you in 5-star settings and hides you when you read just grabbing a slice of pizza, it's a massive warning sign. She might be curating an image, and you, as a provider of a certain lifestyle, are a key accessory. When the accessory isn't on brand for her image, she puts it away. A partner who loves you is proud to be with you anywhere, anytime, regardless of the backdrop. This leads to the crucial topic of protecting your wealth and, more importantly, your heart. It's not about being cynical, it's about being smart. You've worked hard to build what you have. The goal is to find a builder woman, not just a consumer. A builder is someone who is excited by your ambition and wants to be part of your journey. She has her own goals and ambitions. She wants to build a life asterisk with asterisk you, not just live the life you've already built. A consumer sees you as a finished product, a resource to be used. A builder sees you as a partner, a teammate to grow with. So how do you spot a builder? She asks about your passions, your struggles, and your dreams for the future, not just your job title or the car you drive. She celebrates your wins, both big and small, and she offers a shoulder when you face setbacks. She adds to your life with her energy, her support, and her own ambitions. She's your biggest cheerleader. When you find a woman like that, her presence is the greatest asset you'll ever have, far more valuable than anything money can buy. So, to recap, test the waters with a cheap date. Test her patience with delayed gratification and her empathy with minor bad news. See if she values a gift of effort over a gift of expense, and observe if she contributes to the relationship. And finally, check if her pride in being with you is dependent on your spending. These aren't about playing games. They're about gathering information to protect yourself emotionally and financially. You deserve a partner who loves you for who you are, through thick and thin, for richer or for poorer. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, give it a like and subscribe for more content to help you navigate the modern dating world. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.